Incredible 12-month financing on that computer. Just don't wait. You're not going to get one if you hesitate too long, and I think you're going to love it. Okay, let's talk about not only getting you better internet at home, but we're going to give you a better range of internet at home. We're going to give you more power. We're going to give you greater speeds of your internet at home, and we're going to do it without calling your internet provider. You don't need to call them. You don't need to change your internet plan. You don't need to change your Wi-Fi speed. If you get the right tools from NetGear, you're going to expand and upgrade the range and the speed of the internet that you're already paying for right now. You just need to know where to shop and how to get it. And NetGear is the answer. This is the latest and greatest technology. This is the most powerful Wi-Fi system they've ever offered. It's called Wi-Fi 6, and we have the best value in the country. You are getting a brand new router, and you're going to get a satellite. Basically, the satellite extends the range of the router. So now maybe you're gonna get Wi-Fi in places that were dead zones. Or maybe you're now gonna get the power of the internet in your own home, so you're not fighting over bandwidth. Do you notice the more tablets, the more phones, the more smart TVs, the more streaming and surfing and shopping we're doing? We don't have enough internet at home, and that's because we haven't updated our routers. There's a solution. It's brand new this hour. It's the launch of our smart deal from NetGear. No one else has this price, and you can get it on 5 FlexPay. And ooh, look, we even crossed out the shipping and handling. And Julie Truster is gonna take you shopping and tell you all about NetGear. They are the national leader when it comes to routers and at-home internet providing. This is such a great value. So Julie, I'm so great to see you. So glad you're here.
Yes. Good to see you too, Sarah. Yes. And so, yes, NetGear is the #1 Wi-Fi company in the world, and this is Nighthawk. So this is the latest. When we say this is the latest, this is 2022 version. It's the Wi-Fi 6. So in the past 10 years, maybe you've heard of Wi-Fi 5. It's pretty much the most common, but this right here is 1.5 times faster than the old model. And it's also, which is what Sarah was saying, you can have more devices connected. So you can see that house right there. Now in our entire house, we've got light bulbs, we have security cameras, we've got phones, tablets, computers, we've got printers. Our entire house is covered in Wi-Fi now. So this is high-speed Wi-Fi, the latest technology at a fraction of the price. They're showing you on the back there where that little yellow dot, the little yellow line is. That's where you connect it to your modem. It's so simple, simple to set it up. And then typically, you know, if you think about what you have by your modem, you have one router. So what they've done, NetGear has doubled it. So you're getting 2 of these, and it will cover up to 3,000 square feet. Now, maybe you're thinking, well, my house is only 2,000 square feet. I don't need this. But think about, this is your entire yard. This is maybe the doorbell. Do you have a doorbell that works off of Wi-Fi? This will go outside your house. I know summer's right around the corner. If you want to be hanging out, barbecuing on your deck or in your backyard pool, in your detached garage, this with Wi-Fi, with this is called a mesh technology, top of the line technology. It's like it puts a blanket of Wi-Fi over your house. And that means you can go from the front of your house to the back of your house, upstairs, downstairs, no lagging, no dead zones, no buffering, and it will cover the entire house. So typically, all we had before was with a router, you had your modem, you had one router, and it didn't reach to the other end of your house. We all had those dead zones, or maybe a room in your house that couldn't get the Wi-Fi. With mesh technology, it has completely changed the game. This is the game changer. And with this, at this price, it's hard to find, first of all, a router, but this is mesh technology. This is the latest at a fraction of the price. And when you get it home, all you have to do is download the Nighthawk app. So it's a free app, and on there, there's a couple cool things that you can do in the app. It even has a speed test. So if you've ever had your cable company come out and they set you up, they'll do a speed test where you can do your very own speed test anytime you want on the app. In fact, we suggest when you get it up and running, go from one end of your house and do the speed test, and then go all the way out, maybe outside to where your security cameras are, and do another speed test so you can see how powerful it is. It also has parental controls on there if you want to maybe limit how often your kids are on it, or if you want to shut their Wi-Fi off at a certain time, you can do that. You're also getting NetGear Armor, which is a cyber protection. If you want to have that added protection, you can have that. And then another great thing that it has is a guest Wi-Fi. So if you have friends come over, I've got 2 teenagers, their kids are over all the time. We have them, they're not on our main Wi-Fi. This has a separate Wi-Fi with a separate password, so they all get on that. That's just another added security that Netgear put in here to just make this an out of the park awesome product at an affordable price.
And you know, these are really a game changer in your home. You might not think you have a problem with the internet until you realize, oh, why did I not get that email? Or why is this photo not downloading? Or why do I want to watch HBO or Netflix, your streaming shows on Hulu or Peacock or Disney Plus? Why does it sometimes do that little circle? And you're like, no, it's such a good part in the show. It's getting to that big finale, that big reveal, right? You're gonna find out who the murderer is, and it's like, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is what we do. Everyone shut off your devices. Shut off your devices, turn off your computer, shut down your phones. We need all the Wi-Fi in the house just to stream this show, because that's what's happened. Our individual portable electronic devices, they're all sucking up Wi-Fi. And now there's not enough bandwidth for the entire house, for everyone who's there, and for all of our different devices. This is a game changer. I'm gonna tell you a story about how I helped my in-laws install the last NetGear smart deal that we offered. And it was so easy. I'll tell you why I said, you guys need NetGear. You need the Mesh Wi-Fi system. I said, whenever I visit, I can't sit on the front patio and get Wi-Fi. I also can't even sit in their enclosed back porch. It's like a lanai, sort of an addition to the home. I can't sit out there and get Wi-Fi. There's dead spots in their home. So I replaced their router, right where you plug in the modem, you just replace the router, and then I took the satellite and I put it in the middle of their living room. This helps extend the range of the Wi-Fi. So now I can sit in the lanai, my favorite room in my in-laws' home, and now I can get out my laptop and get some work done. Now I can sit out in the front on the patio, or I can sit at the little bistro table in the side yard. Wherever you go, you're now getting Wi-Fi. I want you to do this today because it is the launch of our smart deal. I never know how long our smart deals are going to last. They're just here for a limited time only. But I do know this is the best value in the country. They're not inexpensive because of the quality of the brand new technology that's just being released. But for what you're spending today, you're gonna really notice the difference the minute you plug it in. And we noticed the difference the minute we plugged it into my in-laws' home. So I recommend shopping yours as quickly as possible. A smart deal, great price, flex pay, and also free shipping. So another great reason to get it home today. So they look the same, Julie. One is the router, and one kind of just works like, kind of like a second router. So we call it the satellite, right?
Exactly, you're exactly right. And the way that you can tell them apart, so first of all, you can see the size of it, they're small, so you can put them anywhere. The one on the back that has that yellow line across it, that's the one where you're gonna connect it to your modem. And the great thing about it, it's even labeled where it says internet. I love that. They made it so easy. And so that's right where you plug it in. And then you have an additional Ethernet cable port right there. And then the other one, so, okay, in our house, we've got it upstairs, downstairs. So think about the layout of your house. This will cover up to 3,000 square feet. If your house is bigger, you can even add on to this. At this price, it's awesome to be able to get this. It's cheaper if you do this, and then you can add on if you want to. But we have our router upstairs where our modem is, and then downstairs we put the satellite, the additional one. So this one is upstairs right now. In fact, you're watching me through this Skype call with this system right here. This is upstairs, and we put this one downstairs. So these two talk to each other. These are the same system. You can go from the front of your house to the back of your house, upstairs, downstairs, all the way to the back of your house, and it is seamless. So because these two are the same system, you don't have to, it's not like those old, the ones where you'd have to jump on and get a new name or a new, you'd have to go into your phone in your settings. This is one name, one network, and it is seamless. So just like Sarah's saying, you can go to your backyard and you will have Wi-Fi. It's 1.5 times stronger than the older system that has been out for about 10 years. The #1 most popular system. This is faster, and you can also have more devices connected at the same time, and they can be running at the same time without those lags, without the little things spinning when you're trying to watch your Netflix. Oh my gosh, that's so frustrating. And you know, Wi-Fi is the heart of the home. If you've got security cameras and your Wi-Fi isn't strong enough, your security cameras don't work. Your doorbell doesn't work. So if your packages get stolen, you're not going to have that video. So this is really a great system. And Sarah, let me show you some other things, because we always say count the devices in your house. Go through it, because you think, oh, I don't have that much. I probably don't need this. If your router is 2 years old, it's already, in fact, if it's a year old, it's already outdated. This is better. This is 1.5 times stronger, brand new. This is 2022, not just with NetGear. This Wi-Fi 6 is with everybody. So it's not brand specific, but go through. So do you have maybe the Amazon Alexa, or you've got your Google Hub right here? That's Wi-Fi. Here's your security cameras. Think how many cameras you have. They run off of Wi-Fi. Maybe you have the doorbell. That's Wi-Fi. Do you have your smart bulbs? We have smart bulbs all over our house. Those run off of Wi-Fi. Then you've got maybe your speakers or your little additional assistants. Those run off of Wi-Fi. And then, of course, your phones. In our house, when our kids are home, we've got 4 phones. We've got tablets. We've got laptops. We've got our smart TVs. And so count the devices, because even 2, 3, 4 years ago, we maybe just had a handful. The average home this year is going to have between 40 and 50 connected devices. This system, no problem, no lags, no buffering, no frustrating moments. I always tell the story of when COVID first started, and we were watching people on the news, and they would bring in the experts, and they're at home, and they would freeze.
Yes.
They didn't have Wi-Fi. No. It's like, you need to upgrade your router.
I would agree with you. And you know what, Julie? You are the best looking guest I've had all day, because your screen right now looks bright and crisp and clear. And so maybe a lot of our guests should invest in a little extra Wi-Fi power, because we're relying on our streaming services and Zoom meetings more than ever before. I'm going to ask you a couple quick fire questions, Julie, just so everyone at home understands. The routers that most of us have at home right now are about a decade old. You probably have not replaced your router in about 10 years, or you're still using the one they gave you many, many years ago. This replaces those old routers. Those old routers were not designed to carry the amount of technology and, of course, all the portable devices that we're using now. So, Julie, we don't have to call our internet company. We don't change our internet provider. All you do is plug in a new router, a new satellite, you're good to go. And there isn't a monthly fee, right?
Exactly. Right, there's no monthly fee. Now, if your router from your cable company, if you're paying $10 a month, which you very well might be, you do want to call and cancel.
That's true.
There are no monthly fees with this. So it's just a great deal, and no monthly fees. If you have any questions about setup, they also have an 800 number you can call and talk to a live person.
Yeah, it's super easy. And I know I bought the last smart deal we had from NetGear. It was not Wi-Fi 6. This is better. It's bigger, and we have the best value in the country. So thank you, Julie. Great to see you.
You're welcome. And, good to see you too, Sarah.
Great to see how amazing your internet is. Okay, we got to do a couple different things. We have all kinds of offers on HSN and QVC. In fact, there are streaming services. Everything you love about shopping